Hi everyone, and I hope everyone's got their Christmas decorations up in their pharmacy and is getting ready for hopefully a great time of year where we'll maybe be able to see some family, etc. But Harry and I are here today because we've got a couple of topics that we'd like to update you on. I think first up, if you've not seen the news already, and to be fair, it's been trailed quite a lot in the press, that the Scottish Government have announced on Monday that NHS health and social care staff will receive a one-off bonus payment of up to £500. That will probably be prorated in recognition of their work during the pandemic. So I'm delighted, absolutely delighted, because it's quite a unique payment that actually pharmacy teams have been included in this. It's never really happened before. So yeah, we're just working through that at the minute. But I'm sure you'd agree, Harry, that that's something that's a great recognition and tangible recognition for the teams.
Absolutely, Matt. Yeah, I was delighted that I received a letter at the beginning of the week from Jean Freeman confirming all that. So it was super news to receive for everybody. I think it's right that they've recognised our teams have been at the forefront of the COVID pandemic for 8 months now. And to see them at least recognised amongst the wide NHS workforce was just great. And certainly, I know me and you, we are working on what that means for the team. So how does that get paid? Where's all that kind of detail and logistics behind the scene is still being worked on, but we'll crack that. I'm sure we'll be able to do it, and we'll get that paid as much as we actually can. And I have to say, it's certainly a big feather in the cap of the network. Just tremendous to hear.
No, absolutely, Harry. And, it might seem relatively straightforward to think how that will be paid out, but when you're dealing with pharmacies, just one cog in that wheel as well. We've got other, independent contractors that have been brought into that and recognised. You've got social care, etc. So, yeah, but we'll certainly be working with everybody to make that happen as soon as we can, and, keep an eye out in communications for that in the coming weeks, and well, hopefully not months, but you never know. We'll see how we go with it.
I think it was a good point as well, Matt, that we really need to say thanks to our Scottish Government colleagues for being in and being involved in that we certainly liaise with. And with us being on the mobilisation recovery group, I think that all helps about raising the profile that pharmacy's got, and it's rightly recognised. So that was great.
No, absolutely, Harry. I think that is useful to recognise Scottish Government colleagues, and as you say, we're on those forums. But the best advocates through this pandemic have been the pharmacy teams, and it's great that they've been recognised. I think the other thing to mention is the announcement on Wednesday around the first vaccine that's going to be approved and licensed. It happens to be the Pfizer vaccine, but there seems to be another, 2 or 3 in the pipeline that seem to be quite efficacious and obviously very safe. I've went through all the, the usual rigorous data and clinical trial stages. So that's great news, and it's also good news that pharmacy teams will be in the priority group for receiving that, alongside, again, other primary care practitioners. So we don't know the exact schedule. We'd imagine, for example, care homes and people obviously in secondary care dealing with in COVID wards, etc. They quite rightly and understandably maybe be top of the top priority group, if you like. But behind that, I'm sure the community pharmacy teams will be there, and we'll try and work through those details. But it's another thing we've got going on around COVID at the minute, Harry.
Yeah, no, indeed, Matt, and I'm sure the health board colleagues will be in touch with the network about how that's going to happen in their own individual area. What Community Pharmacy Scotland's working on for the network is even just thinking about some of these business continuity things. So we probably don't want all of our team in the pharmacy vaccinated all at one time in case you get sore arms. Slightly different. We've heard kind of flu-like symptoms for some. So what you wouldn't want is the whole team going down with that. But we're working on that, and we'll give out some practical tips once we're done all our thinking around that. So yeah, no, we're delighted as well, Matt, that the teams are being considered along with every other healthcare professional as being essential during this vaccination programme.
Yeah, absolutely. Great news for the pharmacy teams again, and great news for society as a whole. So hopefully the light is at the end of the tunnel, as they say, around COVID. So, yeah, we'll get there. So just keep an eye on our Winter Ready Hub, which Robbie and Graham ably keep up to date for you guys, and, more of the team feed into from here. So keep an eye on that Winter Ready Hub. And all the issues that we've discussed today, it'll be updated there in time, and you can catch any new information on there or in any kind of communications that we put out.
See you later, teams.
Thanks, bye.